Hey Downey Ducks, it's Miss G. I am coming to you from my house for our lessons for the week of April 6th through April 10th. I'm going to be letting you know what all of the lessons are for grades kindergarten through fifth grade, and I'm just going to kind of be explaining them a little bit to you. If you have any questions or if you want to email me and say hello or show me any of the work that you have been working on, you can send an email to my email address, which is down the bottom of this screen. Make sure you spell my last name right. I know it's very long. I'm also going to be working on maybe setting up an Instagram account for our Downey Duck art so that we can still communicate with each other that way too. So look for that in the next coming week, probably in the next video. I will be posting things to the YouTube page as well, at least once a week, if not more, with other things too. All right, so here we go. This is a whole school activity, so you don't have to be in any grade to do this. You can be in any grade. Another thing too to note, that even if you're in fourth or fifth grade, if you want to do one of the lessons that's for second or third grade, that's totally okay. I'd rather have you doing something than nothing at all. So just pick whatever you like. And if you really want to get into it, you can do all the projects for the whole grade, for every grade. So the first thing is a found object color wheel. So this means that you're going to go around your house and you're going to find objects that would fit inside the color wheel. Now the color wheel is something we have been learning about, so you should know that it goes in rainbow order around in a circle, right? So very basically, it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. But don't forget, if you're someone who is a little bit older, my third, fourth, and fifth graders, you should be knowing about those tertiary colors too, the ones that are in between. So we have red, red, orange, orange, yellow, orange, yellow, yellow, green, green, blue, 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 violet, violet, and red, violet. So that's all the way around. You can also Google a color wheel too if you need to see what it looks like. So basically, you're going to go around your house and collect a bunch of things that are different colors, lay them out on the floor in a circle shape, just like you see in the picture, and take a photo. Then you can send it to us, and we'd love to see what you're doing. All right, for kindergarten. So my kindergarten friends, we have suggested that you are going to watch the Mo Williams video. The YouTube link is here. Obviously you can't click on that for it to work. So if you need the link, you can either email me or you can go onto the BPS website. All these lessons are on the BPS website underneath art. The other place to get it is to go to the Downey School Clever page. All of the links are there too. So I hope you can find it. If not, just send me an email. So you are going to, Mo Williams will show you how he first came up with the pigeon from the book, Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. Follow along with the drawing tutorial as you draw your own pigeon. Then for the background, think about where the pigeon is. If your pigeon was going on an adventure, where would it go? Draw that adventure in the space behind the pigeon. Remember that we have the space around the pigeon is called your background. If you'd like to try more drawings with Mo Williams, there are many other step-by-step drawings on that same page. So you can look around and draw something else with him as well. Grade 1. So grade 1, you are going to watch the Read Aloud book by Peter Reynolds called You and Me. After the read aloud, the illustrator, Peter Reynolds, will do a drawing tutorial of how to make one of his cat characters. Follow along with Peter Reynolds and draw your own groovy cat. In this video, Peter Reynolds uses the color of the cat, watercolor, to color in the cat, but you can use any material in your drawing. So if you don't have watercolor paint at your house, you could use marker, you could use crayons, you could just do it with pencil. So again, the website is here. I know you can't click on that link here in YouTube, but I will put the links down below. I will put the links on Clever. I will put the links on the BPS home page, and you could also email me. If you'd like to hear more stories and drawing activities with Peter Reynolds, he does a daily story time, and his videos can be found on his Facebook page. Grade 2. All right, so my grade 2 friends, you are also going to do another collected, found objects, but this time you're going to be using monochromatic colors. Mono means one, and that's why in the picture you'll see all of the things are blue. So when we make something that is monochromatic, it means that you're using shades, tints, and tones of just one color. So you don't have to do blue. You can pick any color you'd like. You can do pink, purple, green, whatever color you want from the rainbow. You could even use a neutral color if you wanted to. And you're just going to go around your house on a little scavenger hunt again and pick out some things that are that color or are a tint, a tone, or a shade of that color. Now remember, a shade is when it's darker. So in this picture, we have things that are navy blue, dark blue. We also have tints, which is when we add white. So you'll see things that are very light blue in here as well. A tone is when we add gray. So you'll see some colors that are like a blue-gray color too. So like I said, you don't have to do blue. You can do any color you want. Pick your favorite color, go around your house for a scavenger hunt, put it all on the ground, take a picture of it with your phone or iPad or iPod or device. Arrange them in an interesting way and take a picture. And then of course, share it to me. Grade 3. You're going to be working on a kindness poster. Create a poster with a positive message to share with yourself and others. What symbols and drawings can you add to your poster to help share your message? Some statements you can use are stay positive, be kind, you can do it, everything will be okay. And you can use any materials that you have at your house to create your poster. You don't even have to do it on paper if you don't want to. What I have in the pictures below are some different ideas. So the Rainbow Project is something that started in Italy because that's where they were kind of hit with all of this first, right? And they were the ones that had to stay home first. And so what they were doing was they were putting up pictures of rainbows in their windows and hanging from their balcony. And they would write, obviously in Italian, andrà tutto bene, which means everything will be okay. So we can do the same thing too, and we can hang them in our windows if you want to. You can see the one in the middle they actually got some window markers and drew right on the windows. You have to make sure to use window markers, not just regular markers. But any kind of picture you make, you can hang it in the window, and it's really nice for people that are driving by to be able to see what you're doing. So that's an idea for you there. It doesn't have to be a rainbow. You can make any one that you want, but you know how much I love rainbows. Grade 4, you are going to do a texture scavenger hunt. So texture is the feeling, appearance, or consistency of a surface. Find things around your house that have different textures. Create a drawing or take a picture showing what the texture of the item is or what it feels like. Another option is you can, and if you don't want to draw it or take a picture of it, you could also just put a piece of paper on top of it and use a crayon to rub to capture the texture. Another idea, in the other picture here, you can see that these kids actually just glued the texture things to their paper. Now, obviously, you can't glue things like a pillow to your paper, but you know, you can, anything that you could glue, you can add that into that kind of collage if you want to. And grade 5. Grade 5, you are going to do a little bit of photography this week. You are going to make an alphabet photographs. So you have two options for this. You are going to go around your house and find something that represents each letter of the alphabet. So get creative with this. A could be a picture of an apple, B, picture of a bowl or a book, C, picture of a cat or a cup. So you can continue on like that. Another option, maybe after you've done that one, or if you want something a little harder, is you can find things maybe outside or around your house that look like the letters of the alphabet. So if you see down at the picture in the bottom, you'll find that the way that they took these pictures, it looks like it says the word smile, right? But it's all just things that they found outside, pictures that they took. So I encourage you to try that too, okay? So those are our projects for the week of April 6th through 10th. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you're having any problems finding the resources, you can email me down there. And again, look out next week. I'm going to try to get an Instagram page going. All right, everyone have a great week, and I hope to see you all soon.